Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. I thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you're doing well and life is treating you good. This message is for the sign of Aries. Hey Aries, how are you guys doing? I hope you're all doing well. I send you good energy. I send you the positivity. I hope life is treating you well and you're living it to the fullest. All right? And things are working out for you the way that you want them to. I pulled your guys' energy. Oh, and if you wouldn't mind, would you like and subscribe for an energetic exchange between the two of us? I would really appreciate it. I did pull your energy, and I got your past energy was one of trust. Okay, so there could have been some type of connection you formed based on trust with someone. Okay, I feel like there was love because I see a love. I see a heart in this card. Okay, so and establish trust in yourself and others is what the card says. So I feel like possibly you trusted yourself and possibly someone else in the past. Okay. All right. Now your current energy is one of heritage and goal. Okay. So I think you guys are using the wisdom that you've come to learn and have to your advantage. Okay, cherish the wisdom and experiences of the past, passing them to the future. All right, so your current energy is you're in a state of wisdom. Wisdom walks with you, Aries. Okay, and it's helping you to achieve a goal. Okay, or maybe currently you're setting a goal for yourself and you're going to reach it with maybe the help of others. Okay, and it says set clear goals and move forward with courage. All right. So maybe you have your eyes set on something and you're going to reach your target, okay? All right, and possibly someone still holds a torch for you, okay? All right, now your future energy is one of innovation. Boldly experiment and open new possibilities, okay? So in the future, be open to thinking outside the box. Use that wisdom to your advantage to create for yourself scenarios and opportunities. I feel like that's what you're going to do upcoming. Okay. All right. So you are very clever and new possibilities are opening for you in the future. Okay. Now I asked Spirit what could be blocking you. And I got fake accounts. Okay. So this could mean a lot of things. It could mean for some of you that someone is lying on their social media that you know. Okay, their profile is fake. Okay, or for others of you, if that's not true, then maybe what could be blocking you is someone's not being fully transparent with you. Okay, they're hiding key things about themselves. They're being fake in some way. Okay, and that could be blocking you. Or maybe you're not being fully open with yourself and what you want for yourself. Okay, you're not truly expressing yourself in some type of way, so maybe that could be blocking you. All right, you need to be more open, possibly more authentic with your desires, possibly. And also I got could be blocking you is the Queen of Pentacles. I just went ahead and pulled the tarot, okay? So it could be you have a lot of responsibilities and that could be blocking you in some type of way. Maybe you need to be more nurturing with yourself, take yourself into account. Okay, make some more time for yourself is what I'm getting, because that could be blocking you in some type of way, because you need to be more aware of your needs. Okay, so maybe you're putting other people's needs ahead of your own, and that could be blocking you. So try to make time for yourself too. All right. Okay. Now I got what is supporting you is the Ten of Wands, okay? So I feel like if you're putting, I'm sorry. I'll have to call her back. My friend is calling me. We just talked for an hour and 30 minutes. I don't know what she's doing. She's going to be like, did you hang up on me? Oh, well, it happens. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I feel like what's supporting you is if you're putting in the work and you're making the effort, it's going to start paying off for you. in whatever you have on your mind. Okay? Your hard work will start to pay off because it's supporting you. All right? Now, your guidance from Spirit is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you need to take the lessons you've learned and use them to your advantage. Whatever information you now have, whatever you know to be true and you believe in, use that to your advantage. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just muted her. All right, I thought it was on silent. I apologize, y'all. Okay, so use that to your advantage, okay? And possibly you need to go ahead and make the offer that you have in mind for someone or something, okay? Go ahead and tell this person how it is that you see them or what you see for each other or for yourself, okay? All right. So I'll go ahead and read you guys' poem. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I apologize for the disruptions. That was, I thought my phone was on silent. Okay. All right, so I wrote you guys a poem. This is the poem. Sometimes we reflect on an end with memories, some good, some bad. Your presence will be missed. You gave willingly. From the heart, your energetic presence was felt and will remain. For your love lingers. You truly are a time weaver. Soon you will receive a blessing, one that's in the making. Okay. All right, now your angels do have a message for you, Aries. Okay, this could resonate and it might not. If it doesn't, just leave it behind. Okay, I'm going to go ahead after this and get a message or a tarot card reading about the person on your mind, okay? All right, the angels want to tell you this. Take the time to gather yourself and see that things will go your way in time. If you need guidance, seek it. You are doing things the right way, and that is commendable. Save the little things because it's the little things that can truly have a big impact on our lives. Your false twin flame is going nowhere fast, but that's their own doing. They let fear and pride and the opinions of others influence them to live a secret undercover life. They live with someone who is deranged, but let's face it, both of them aren't mentally stable. The karmic drinks 2 bottles of wine a night, and this false twin flame can't afford to keep up with their habits, and this karmic's too. It's all debauched, but they feel at home in this debauched lifestyle of theirs. You were always there. You were always to go for this false twin flame, and they know it. Oh, you were always too good. I apologize for this false twin flame, and they know it. You are out of their league. The karmic is younger than you, but that's the only advantage they have on you. With their lifestyle, you will outlive them and look about the same age as them. Their hygiene is non-existent, and you take really good care of yourself. You are well put together in all your work, and you work on yourself, and it's really showing. You look amazing, and this karmic is green with envy. They aren't on your level. You are the penthouse, and they are trash. You will recover and move forward into bigger and brighter times. Trust yourself in the process. You are advancing in the right direction. All right, Aries, so you are going far. You are making headway. Okay, you are going in the direction that's good for you. I feel like a lot of you are working on yourself and it's starting to show. Okay? All right, so whatever you're doing, it's working in your advantage currently. Okay? And you will advance. All right, let's go ahead and get the tarot card reading about the person on your mind. Okay. Oh, we've got the 8 of Cups in reverse. And it flipped. Okay, so this person possibly wants to try one more time with you. Okay? They want to give it another go. Okay? All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they do. They feel like they've lost their opportunity, or they should have took the opportunity when they had the chance. With the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? That if only they would have thought things through properly. Okay? All right? So this person, I feel like, is in a state of regret and wishing. Yeah, the Lovers. So they feel like they have a lost opportunity in love when it comes to you. They missed the boat. Okay? They fumbled you. They made a big mistake. Okay? And it's costing them in love. Okay? They're feeling the absence of you. They could be a Gemini. Okay, we've got Judgment. So when it comes to love, they could be under judgment. They could be having to deal with the consequences of their bad choices at this time. Okay, and they're paying a heavy price for their choices in love. Okay, the consequences are kind of steep for this person, I would think, with all this energy I'm feeling. Okay. All right, clarify the 8 of Cups in reverse, please. All right, so this person wants to rush towards you and try to get you back. All right, with the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Swords, they now know what they want, and that's you. Okay, and they're determined. Okay, in the past, obviously they didn't have this kind of determination, but things have shifted. Okay, clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. The Fool in reverse. Okay. This person's indecisiveness or hesitation or recklessness has cost them which you were a blessing. Okay. And this person now sees that. All right. That they made a terrible choice. Okay. And they didn't think things all the way through is what I'm getting. Okay. And I feel like their choices are catching up to them. They're feeling the effects. Okay, clarify the Lovers. Okay. They could be traditional when it comes to love, or they could be in a commitment. We'll just have to clarify. They could be a Taurus. Okay. When it comes to love, they thought that they had to subscribe to society's rules or the approval of others, possibly. Clarify Judgment. Okay, I've got the Sun in reverse. So they could be a Leo, but whatever's going on with them, it's dark. They could be under judgment legally or from the divine, but the consequences that they're paying are severe. Okay, this person is in a dark state. They're very unhappy with how the past played out for them. Okay, it's not going their way. However they thought the past would play out, it hasn't played out in their favor. Okay. And it could have been their arrogance got in the way. Okay, but currently they are in a state of depression. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, we have a Queen of Pentacles. So you could have been dealing with an earth sign of Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay, so this person, or this is the person in your person's energy. Okay, maybe this could have been an ex. Yeah, this definitely could have been an ex who wanted another chance with your person and was determined to get them back. And they could have been somebody that was a mother, okay? But they used their charm to get in there to work the moves on your person. Okay, but we'll see. So it could be the person on your mind or the person that they're dealing with currently. Okay. Clarify the Fool, please. The World. They were a fool to close the chapter with you. That was a terrible decision they made. Okay. So they shut the door on your connection possibly, and they're feeling the effects. Okay. They made a terrible mistake. Okay. And possibly it had to do with their pride. They held back from you, possibly thinking that you would come back to them, but now the cycle has closed. Okay, and they feel like it's possibly too late and they can't get you back. Clarify the Hierophant. All right. Possibly, tell me more about the Hierophant, please. Oh, I feel like when it comes to love, your person committed to something, okay, and started a new beginning in love with someone, and now they're haunted by that decision, okay? So I feel like this person is feeling hopeless and not at peace with their decision. I feel like this person committed to somebody, okay, thinking that it would be a loving beginning in love, but it hasn't worked in that way, okay? All right. Your person is regretting their decisions, okay? And it's causing a lot of fear, because I feel like now they're committed to something that they don't want to be committed to. Okay? And they're like regretting it, but they thought it would be something good. Okay? And possibly they didn't trust their intuition, okay? Because they were being reckless. Okay? So their intuition was taking a back seat to their reckless choices. Clarify the Sun. Okay, a Four of Wands in reverse. So this could be a false twin flame that's under judgment from the divine and in a really dark place. Okay, so for some of you, you were dealing with a false twin. Okay? And if that's not the case, then whatever situation they find themselves in, it's complete chaos. Okay? It's some type of abusive, dysfunctional connection that they're dealing with. And they're very unhappy in this dysfunctional connection they find themselves in. Okay? They're fighting with somebody that they're in a connection with, if this isn't a false twin. For some of you, it's a false twin. If that doesn't sit right with you, then whoever this person is in a house with, okay, things are really bad for them in that connection. Okay? They're not supported by that person. Okay? They don't feel at peace with their decisions. Okay? And they're fighting with that person. And both of them feel like they have to win. Okay, they're always disagreeing and they can't come to a happy medium. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles, please. Yeah, okay. I feel like this person, this Queen of Pentacles, was determined to win or succeed. Okay, and they worked their magic on your person. Okay. And they were able to secure an offer or make your person an offer, okay? And they put in a lot of effort, okay? This person presented themselves as stable, as loving, as nurturing, okay? As somebody who was dependable and reliable. Okay, clarify the world. Okay, so I feel like this person knows that you've closed the cycle with them, but they want a reconciliation with you. Okay, but they're holding back possibly from speaking to you. Clarify the Ace of Cups. The Three of Cups. Okay. Clarify the Three of Cups. The Six of Cups. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Okay, I feel like this person had committed themselves to somebody, okay, from their past that they knew, okay, and they already had like a little bit, they had a connection with this person. Okay, this person and them had people in common that they knew. They had mutual friends. Okay, they knew this person. They hung out with this person. They possibly were friends for a long time, or they known each other for a long time. Okay, and this person thought that this connection was what they wanted, okay, from their past. Okay, all right, because clarifying, I got this. All right, so I feel like they returned to somebody from their past thinking that this person would bring them a lot of happiness, okay, and they would have a lot of fun and good times together. That this connection would bring a lot of love and happiness into their life, and it was everything that they could have ever wanted. Okay, but now they're not seeing it like that. Clarify the Six of Cups, but in the past they thought that this connection would be wonderful. Clarify the Six of Cups. All right. Yeah, I feel like they made up with somebody from their past. All right. So they possibly went back to an old flame. They could be a Sagittarius, is what I'm getting. All right. So for some of you, the person on your mind went back to somebody from their past and they made up. Clarify the Four of Cups. All right. So this person, because their life is they're so unhappy with their life, it's really caused them to go inward and to feel they're in hermit energy. Okay, they could be a Virgo, but they're really trying to figure out, or they're really seeing things for what they are. Or let's clarify the Hermit. Okay, they could feel like they're all alone. Okay, even when they're around other people and in their home, they feel all alone. They feel like this person doesn't have their back. Okay, like this person is somebody that they can't trust. Okay, that possibly they have to sleep with one eye opened. Clarify the Hermit. All right, I've got the Star. So this person is trying to find hope or faith or hoping. Okay, tell me more about the Hermit. What is this person? This person is realizing that they should have followed their heart. Okay, but in the past they didn't really do that. They took the easy way out. Okay, but now they're realizing that they should have listened to their intuition, They should have trusted their higher self. Okay, they should have put more faith in y'all's connection. They should have given you more of a chance than they did. Okay, is what I'm realizing. And they're also realizing that their success was with you. If they would have followed their heart, there would have been success. There would have been bright times. There wouldn't be this dark times that they're dealing with. There would have been happier. They would be a lot happier with you than in their current situation, and they're realizing that now. Okay, they could be an Aquarius. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so this Queen of Pentacles really worked hard at a new passionate beginning with the person on your mind. I feel like this is the person in their energy. Okay, they worked hard. They worked their magic. They worked at seducing your person. Okay, they really worked on the passion between them two. Okay, so it was all about the passion for this Queen of Pentacles, and she knew how to work it. Okay, I feel like she got what she wanted. Clarify the Ten of Cups. All right, I feel like this person feels like you are the person that they would have been happy with. Okay, you are the person that they should, well, clarify the Queen of Wands. I feel like they want to reconcile with you. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Okay, I feel like this person thinks that you two have some type of destined connection, or clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Okay. I do feel like this person thinks that you were the person that they were meant to be with. Okay? They were meant to be with you, Aries. Okay? And now they've learned their lesson. They've learned the hard way. Okay? That you two were the two that should have been together. They shouldn't have gone back to some type of past individual. Okay? They should have chosen you, and now they're seeing that. Okay? And possibly they have some type of offer they want to make you. Okay? And they're trying to figure out when's the right time to make you this offer. Clarify the Star, please. Okay, this person realizes that you were the healing choice. You were the right choice. Okay, you were the choice. Well, clarify the Seven of Cups. Yeah, okay. They're seeing you in a whole new light. Okay, and I feel like they possibly were confused in the past when it came to you. Okay, or y'all's connection. Because I feel like they had somebody from their past come back into their energy, or was already in their energy. Okay. So they were confused, but now they see the light. Okay. This person sees things clearly. Okay. And they're realizing that you were the Ten of Pentacles. You were the choice that would have led to long-term success. You are the choice that would have led to stability. You are the person that they could have built something lasting with. You are the type of possibly you and them could have worked magic together. You could have built abundance and wealth together. Okay, they're seeing you as the whole package. Okay, is what I'm getting. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay. Somebody's waiting. Okay, clarify the Three of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles worked really hard for this to win your person over. Okay, and made a lot of progress and waited for the right time and got what they wanted. Okay? So this Queen of Pentacles feels like they won, that they came out on top. Okay? And they were able to work things in their favor. Okay? All right, so maybe they took this as a competition and they feel like they won. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please. Okay. All right. I feel like the person on your mind is fighting with people around them about money. Okay. And possibly about the fact that someone got them to commit to something that they didn't want to commit to. Okay. They're unhappy in some type of commitment. Okay. All right. And so there's a lot of fighting in their energy. They could be fighting over you, but I feel like they're fighting about money a lot with somebody. Okay. They could be fighting about a lot of things. These people fight like cats and dogs. Okay. Your person's fighting with somebody like all the time. Clarify Temperance. All right. I feel like this person is missing you. Okay. They do want to make things right with you. Okay. But I feel like they're holding back currently. Clarify. And I feel like this person's worried about their stability. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. They're holding back their emotions for you. Okay. This person possibly never told you how they felt about you. They could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but this person didn't give to you like they should have, okay, emotionally. And I feel like it was because they had somebody in their energy from their past that they made amends with, okay? All right? Or possibly they were already in a commitment when you met, okay? And they were worried that this other person would find out about y'all's connection, okay? But I do feel like this person, because there was someone else, they held back from you, okay? They were emotionally distant or emotionally unsupportive is what I'm getting. Okay, clarify the Four of Pentacles. Okay, they think about how they didn't give to you. Okay, they think about how they could have been more open with their emotions. Okay, but they didn't. They were miserly with their emotions. Okay. Clarify the Four of Swords. Okay, that's the truth. And they think about okay, what's the truth? What's the truth? They've had a breakthrough when it comes to their emotions, is what I'm getting. They realized that they were overly protective, okay? Or they were they let their emotions overwhelm them, okay? Or because they lack confidence, okay? that's what came in between you two. Okay, the truth is, I know I should have given more. Okay, but I let my lack of confidence, or the fact that I thought I would get hurt, or that I let my imagination run wild, get the best of me. Okay, or possibly the fact that I had already given up on love. Okay, possibly that was one of the cases, that this person had already like made their mind up that love is a joke. Okay, but now they're seeing, okay, so that could definitely be the case, is why they held back from you emotionally. Okay, is that them and love, they were already jaded when you came along. Okay, when it comes to love. Okay, and they had somebody in their energy that was working them in lustful ways. And I feel like this person was operating more in a lustful energy. Okay, because they were holding back in the love department. So I feel like this person was thinking more in a lustful way. Okay? All right. Clarify the Six of Wands. All right. The fact that this person was demanding of your person's attention and was very like jealous, is a very jealous person, was creating conflict in your person's life. So I feel like this Queen of Pentacles was very needy, very codependent, needed your person's validation, okay? And they needed their attention because they're a very jealous, insecure person, okay? So, and that they were going to come out on top no matter what they had to do, okay? So this person decided that this was a competition. Okay, I felt like that was the energy, that this Queen of Pentacles thought that this was some type of game, okay? And they used their sex appeal to their advantage to win over your person, okay? All right, and so, yeah, that's the case. This Queen of Pentacles basically could have stolen your person away, okay, because they already had past history, is what I'm getting. And maybe they found out about you and they treated it like, oh, it's a game and I'm gonna win, okay? May the best person win because that's me, okay? And I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna seduce them, okay? All right? And I feel like your person was operating more in that energy. So this Queen of Pentacles appealed to what they were already like. They were already kind of in a lustful energy is what I'm getting. Okay, but they're not happy in this connection with this Queen of Pentacles currently. Okay, these two do not get along at all. Okay. And I feel like one of the reasons they don't get along is this person has realized that their feelings for you, they have feelings for you. Okay? All right? Their feelings for you run really deep. I feel like maybe they care about this Queen of Pentacles, but they're in love with you. Whether they've told you or not, this person's in love with you. And I feel like they didn't express themselves well, or maybe they never told you how they felt because they were already jaded, okay? And I feel like this is all new to this person. They've realized this after the fact, after you two went your separate ways, I feel like, is when they gain clarity. So I feel like time away from you has made this person realize that they love you. because they've done a lot of self-reflection. Okay? They've gone into hermit. Okay? They have really thought about you and the connection. Okay? Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this person is feeling like you two are a match. Okay, because they're coming out as the King of Cups and they want to make you a love offer. Okay, because they think that you are pure magic. Okay, this person sees you as some type of magical person. Okay, a divine love counterpart. You are their emotional match. Okay? All right? They can't stop thinking about you, is what I'm getting. And the fact that you really make this person happy. They feel like you were a dream come true. Like it's like you're on a level all of your own. Okay? Because you're this loving, magical person that came into their life. Okay? And now they're seeing you in that light. They're seeing the magic of you. They're seeing how loving you are, how nurturing. Okay? All right? How did that go? All right. So they're going to make you some type of offer. Okay? Because they're going to reveal their feelings for you. Okay, I feel like they're going to tell you something like, I think you're my destiny. All right? I think, possibly they think you're some type of past life soulmate even. Okay? All right? Okay. I think that's the reading. Let's go ahead and get what's upcoming for you in love, Aries. Okay, Spirit, what's upcoming for Aries in love? I've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. We'll clarify that. I don't know what to make of that. Somebody was selfish when it came to you. Okay. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Emperor. Okay. That came out last time I did. Or a reading I did before. Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles. And then we've got Justice. So upcoming, you could meet an Aries or a Libra. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. We've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, so somebody I feel like was selfish with... Okay, clarify the Eight of Wands, please. Okay, so some of you are going to stop giving to a connection because this connection has hurt you. Okay, so I feel like some of you are going to stop giving to somebody because they've left you wounded. Okay, they've left you high and dry. Okay, some type of connection that you've been in from the past. Okay, so some of you are going to end something, some type of connection from your past upcoming. Okay? Somebody you know, you're going to cut them off because this person is not giving you what you deserve. Okay? They're not showing up for you in the way that is right. Clarify the Four of Cups. Okay, so upcoming you could meet a Virgo, but some of you upcoming are going to go into a state of reevaluation and really figure out what it is you truly want. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are going to figure out, what it is that you really see for yourself. Okay, clarify the Hermit. Okay, and you're going to realize that you need to follow your heart. Okay, so some of you are possibly going to move in a new direction because you're going to go into Hermit. Okay, and really think about your life and your situation and reevaluate things and realize that you are possibly dissatisfied, okay, and unhappy or bored with something, okay? And then you're going to move in a direction that your heart is telling you to. Clarify the Emperor. Okay. So upcoming, some of you are going to meet an Emperor, okay, who's going to bring a lot of positive changes into your life, okay? And maybe you'll meet this person at a social event, okay, possibly, or your friends will introduce you to this person, okay? But a lot of you are going to meet somebody, you're going to have a positive change and meet somebody who is well established and has their life together. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Okay, we've got a King of Cups, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay. All right. Let me clarify this King of Cups. Okay. Some of you are going to realize upcoming that somebody held back from you emotionally because there was somebody else. There was competition, there was jealousy, there was envy. Okay? And that's why this person was emotionally unavailable for you. Okay? Clarify Justice. The Magician. Clarify the Magician. Okay. The Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. Okay, you're going to be able to... All right, some of you are going to get your justice, okay, by using your magical abilities and your willpower and making the right actions, and you're going to free yourself from self-limiting beliefs, okay, and you're going to stop giving or stop working on things that are negative, okay, or that restrict you or make you feel powerless, okay. So you're not going to subscribe to anything anymore that is limit. Okay, so a lot of you are going to upcoming release negative beliefs that have been holding you back. Okay, and you're going to realize how powerful you are, and you're going to start creating for yourself opportunities that bring you stability, okay, and that are fair and just for you, okay? And I feel like it's going to lead to you finding your happily ever after, okay? Is what I'm getting. Because when you stop limiting yourself, that's when everything falls into place. And you're going to find what it is you truly seek upcoming, okay? So if you do that upcoming, Spirit is saying you're going to create for yourself something amazing, something that's going to work out for you, okay? All right, let's see. Let's get you a spirit message. What does Spirit want to tell Aries? Okay, if you are noticing changes within yourself, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this next chapter. All right. I love that message for you guys. That's amazing. Nice. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let's get some of these, okay? All right. Can I get 3, please? Ooh, we do have envy. So somebody is envious of you. I feel like it's this person who was determined to get your person back from their past. Okay? All right? And they're very envious of you because I feel like this person knows that your person has feelings for you. Okay? All right? And they're a very dark person. Okay? And we saw that in the energy that these two, okay, we have the thinking man. So maybe you are 20 years old, okay? Or you were born on April 20th. Okay, I think, yeah. Or you're 46, or you were born on April 6th. Okay, but somebody, I feel like this woman is envious of you because they know that the person on your mind is thinking about you, okay? That you're in their thoughts, possibly you're in their dreams, okay? That they haven't let you go, that they're still, okay? The World, number 29. You could be 29 or born on March 29th. Okay, clarify envy, please. Okay, you could have been born on April 19th. This person is envious because you seem to be at peace. Maybe you're very spiritual and your spiritual light irritates this person. Or y'all's connection was very healing or a spiritual connection. And this person is really envious. Maybe you have abilities because it seems like this person is very spiritually awakened and aware, okay, of themselves. So this karmic could be very envious of your spirituality, your gifts, your abilities, and the connection you have with the person on your mind, okay? There's something about you when it comes to your spirituality that they're envious of. Okay, clarify the thinking man. Okay, angel of strength. Okay, this person is seeing you as an angel of strength, as some type of earth angel. And they know that you're protected. Number 50, so maybe you're 50 years old. This person knows that you're divinely protected. So possibly this person could have cast a spell on you. Doesn't that look like a dark person who possibly could have cast a spell? Well, the person on your mind knows that you're being protected in the spiritual realm. Okay? And that they're seeing you as an angel. So possibly you do have angelic guidance and strength. Definitely. Okay? So some of you are being divinely led and the person on your mind knows it. Okay? And possibly they could be spying on you is what I'm getting. I feel like the person on your mind is spying on you, trying to figure out what's going on with you, possibly trying to figure out y'all's connection because this could be a false twin. I got that in the cards. So possibly they studied twin flame connections with the Hermit card. Okay, and they did realize that this was a twin flame connection. okay? And that you were sent there to help this person heal, that you were sent from the divine to help this person heal. And they didn't see that. They didn't see that you were their blessing. Okay? All right? Because somebody else got in the way. Okay? Clarify the world. Patience. Okay, so some of you have accomplished a lot because you were patient. Your patience is paying off, is what Spirit is saying, or it will pay off. Okay, you could have been born on April 16th. Okay. All right. And possibly something's going to happen when the time is right. Okay, some type of fulfillment, some type of... Tell me more about patience, please. Tell me more about patience. Magician in the mirror. Okay, your patience is manifesting something amazing for you. Okay, and you closing out this cycle and you working on yourself and waiting for divine timing or divine guidance is manifesting. Okay, you're working with the divine, I feel like. Okay, to create something. Okay, something amazing for yourself. Okay, what's the magician in the mirror? Clarify. You could be 53. Strategy. Okay, your strategy. You could have been born on April 21st. Is that I think that's still an Aries, April 21st. I think so. Okay. All right. So your strategy is paying off. Whatever you've decided to do, whatever actions you're taking, okay, the fact that you are being strategic is working in your favor. It's creating for yourself the opportunities, okay, that are working in your favor. Clarify strategy. Your strategy is paying off because it's leading to the door to romance. Maybe you're 33, okay? But you're headed in the right direction, okay? So the fact that you possibly are moving in silence or you're moving with intention, and your intentions are creating a door, and that door is the door to romance, okay? So use your magic wisely, okay? And be patient, and it's all going to come together is what I'm getting. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and get some affirmations for you. Okay? Let me see. Trust the divine plan. Okay? Some of you might have experienced a wake-up call. Make a plan. Yeah, be strategic. Make a plan. Set your intentions. Okay, and if you make that plan and execute it wisely, then it's going to lead to where you want to go. Forgive and forget. Imagine solutions. Yeah, that's part of your strategy. Imagine solutions. Create opportunities for yourself. Okay, be decisive. That's another good strategy. Be decisive. Okay, go with the flow. Yeah, that's part of the patience. Okay, ask with sincerity. Okay, be sincere with your strategies and your patience and what you're creating for yourself. Be true to yourself. Love yourself. claim your art, okay? And you are a work of art. Don't forget it, okay? Let's get... Not today, stress. I'm too busy being awesome. Okay, so don't overly stress yourself out. Part of your strategy should be to just go with the flow. Okay, that's going to help you to strategize wisely. Okay? Thankful for the good, the bad, and all the lessons in between. Okay? So all of the good and the bad have helped you, and they've elevated you. They're part of your story, and they have helped you to become wise. All right? So use that wisdom to your advantage. It's part of your strategy. Okay? All right, let's see. I'm worth all the good in life. Okay, you're worthy of all the good. Okay? So tell yourself, I'm worthy. I set my intentions wisely, and it's going to lead to the door that I want to open for myself. Okay? My self-care isn't a luxury, it's a goddamn necessity. All right. So part of your strategy should be to take care of yourself. Okay? Give to yourself so that you can give to others. All right? Make some time for yourself is what Spirit is wanting. Okay? All right? All right, Aries, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this.